A story of regrets, growth, and redemption, John was a man who always thought he had time. Born in a small town with big dreams, he was a man who always worked hard, wanting to make his mark in the world. Like many young men, he had goals, some small, some grand. But he was always too busy chasing what he thought was success to notice what was truly important. He believed success came from working non-stop and making money. But one day, his life came crashing down, and he realized he had missed out on the most important things in life. This is his story and the lessons he learned. Time is your most valuable asset. John was 35. He always thought he had more time. Once spent, could never be reclaimed. In his 20s, he worked long hours. I'll spend time with my family later, or I'll rest when I'm older. But time went by quickly. One day he realized that time was gone and he couldn't get it back. He had missed so many important moments with his family, his wife, and his children, sacrificed holidays and missed birthdays, all in the name of success. He thought he could make it up later, but now he knew you can never make up for lost time. He would never get those years back. He had missed so many important moments with his family, his wife, and his children. Time is your most valuable asset. Don't waste it. It's too late to realize what really matters. Spend it with the people who matter to you. Prioritize your time. Don't let work take over your life. Make time for the people you love and for things that make you happy. Schedule time for family, rest, and fun just like you do for work. It's important to have balance. Relationships matter more than money. At 40, John had worked hard to make money, but he had lost touch with the people he loved. His wife was upset, and his children barely knew him. He had achieved his career goals, but his marriage was falling apart. He remembered the day he met Tom, an old college friend at a coffee shop. Tom had a modest job, but an incredible family, friends, and a fulfilling life. They talked for hours, but the conversation kept returning to one simple truth. Wealth could be replaced, but meaningful relationships could not. Relationships matter, more than wealth. More important than money, invest in your loved ones, for they are your true legacy. Don't forget about the people who love you. Focus on your relationships. Spend time with your loved ones. Share meals, talk and be present, show appreciation. Sometimes we take people for granted. Don't wait until it's too late to tell someone you care. S. John learned that while he was chasing money and success, he lost touch with the people who really mattered to him, his family and friends. In the end, money couldn't make up for the lost time with loved ones. Self-care is not selfish. By the time John was 45, his health started to suffer. Like everything else in his life. Long hours at work, late nights, stress, and neglect of his health caught up with him. Not taking care of his body. John was in the hospital after a heart attack. The doctor's words were blunt. If you don't change your lifestyle, you won't see 50. This scared John. He realized that no matter how much money he had, his health was the most important thing. Without good health, he couldn't enjoy life. He had to take care of it if he wanted to enjoy the fruits of his labor. Self-care is not selfish. Take care of your health. Your health is your foundation. Without it, nothing else matters. John ignored his health for years, thinking he could work hard and ignore his body. When he had a heart attack, he realized that without good health, nothing else mattered. Exercise regularly. You don't have to run marathons, but walking, stretching, or any form of movement is key to staying healthy. Eat healthy. A balanced diet will help keep your energy up and prevent health issues. Rest. Your body needs sleep to recover and stay strong. Don't sacrifice sleep for work. Fear holds you. Back in his late 40s, John found himself stuck in a routine he hated. He was successful but unfulfilled. He had always dreamed of traveling the world, experiencing new cultures, a nice house, starting his own business and learning new things, but the fear of the unknown held him back. He worried about finances, leaving his job, and the opinions of others. Fear will stop you from living your best life. Don't let it control you. One day, after a conversation with his mentor George, John realized that the only thing stopping him from pursuing his passion was fear. Fear of failure, fear of leaving the safety of his routine, fear of judgment. But George told him, fear is the most expensive thing you can hold on to. It costs you your dreams. Don't let it control you. John realized that fear was stopping him from doing the things he really wanted. He knew he needed to take risks and face his fears if he wanted to live a full life. Fear holds you back. The best things in life happen when you take risks. Don't let fear hold you back. Fear keeps you stuck. The greatest opportunities lie beyond your comfort zone. John was afraid of failure, so he stayed in his comfort zone. He didn't take risks because he was scared. But he learned that fear is often the thing that keeps you from living a full life. Face your fears. The more you face what scares you, the less control it will have over you. Start small and take small steps outside your comfort zone. Learn from failure. Don't be afraid to fail. Instead, learn from your mistakes and keep trying. Failure is part of success. At 50, John's company collapsed. His company collapsed due to an economic downturn. He lost everything: his wealth, his business, and his identity. For the first time in his life, he was devastated. But then something clicked. His failure didn't define him. It was just a lesson he needed to learn. John remembered a time when he had failed in college, lost his job years earlier, and then bounced back. Every time he had failed, he had learned something. John realized that failure is not the end. It's just a chance to learn and grow. Now he saw failure as a part of the process, not something to fear. It was only through failure that he had truly learned how to succeed. Failure isn't the end. It's part of the journey and the key to growth. Embrace it as part of the growth process. John's company failed, and he lost everything. But he realized failure wasn't the end. It was just a chance to learn and grow. See failure as a lesson. Every failure teaches you something valuable. Look at what went wrong and use it to improve. Keep trying. Don't let one setback stop you. Successful people fail many times before they succeed. Don't wait for everything to be perfect. For years, John, waiting for the perfect moment to start something new. When everything is perfect, I will start. But the perfect moment never came. One day, his daughter told him, "Dad, you always wait for everything to be perfect. But I've learned that sometimes it's just about starting." That was a turning point. John realized that perfection was a trap. Perfection is a myth. Waiting for everything to line up perfectly kept him stagnant. Taking action, even imperfectly, was the key to progress. Don't wait for everything to be perfect. Start now, even if it's not perfect. Learn as you go. John spent too much time waiting for the perfect moment to do something. But he learned that the perfect time never comes, and you have to act now. Take action now. Stop waiting for everything to be perfect. The best time to start something is today, not tomorrow. Learn as you go. You don't need to know everything before you start. Start small and learn along the way. Regret is the silent killer at 55. John realized that regret was more painful than failure. He regretted the moments he had wasted. He wished he had spent more time with his family and the chances he had let slip by. But he still had time to make things right. He began to live without regret. The lessons he had learned over the years about time, relationships, health, fear, failure, and action were all part of the process that led him to this moment. It was a result of missed opportunities that he could have changed if he had known better sooner. Regret is the silent killer. Live fully now, and don't wait for the right moment to start living. As John grew older, he felt regret about the things he hadn't done, the time he had wasted, and the chances he had missed. He learned that living with regret is painful. Live in the moment. Focus on what you can do today, and enjoy life as it happens. Don't wait until it's too late. Make decisions now. Don't put things off that you'll regret later. If something is important, do it now. Conclusion. John's life wasn't perfect. He made mistakes and he had regrets. But he learned from those mistakes and changed his life for the better. He learned the most important lessons. Time is precious. Relationships matter. Health is key. Fear can hold you back. Failure is a lesson. You don't need perfection to start, and regret is the hardest thing to live with. John wants everyone to know. Start now. Don't wait until it's too late to learn these lessons. Live with intention, love deeply, and never stop learning. John learned these lessons too late, but you don't have to. The biggest takeaway from his story is simple. Live your life with intention, focus on what really matters, and don't wait until it's too late to make changes. Time is precious, relationships are everything, and it's okay to fail as long as you learn from it. So start today. Take action now, focus on your health and relationships, and don't be afraid of taking risks. Life is short, make it count.
Thanks for watching Life Lesson in English. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon. Drop a comment below with your thoughts, and I'll see you in the next one.